Once Messenger gets into Mercury's orbit, the science team can start collecting data about the smallest and least studied terrestrial planet in our solar system. Questions about its core, magnetic field, and density, among other things, will finally be answered.
And it was 15 years ago this week that a team of scientists and engineers crafted a plan to put a spacecraft in orbit around Mercury. 6.5 years after that spacecraft launched, and made 15 laps through the inner solar system and covering 4.9 billion miles, Messenger is about to make that dream a reality and become the first spacecraft to orbit the innermost planet.
Mariner used a gravity assist by Venus to get to Mercury, but that probe could only fly by it. Messenger, by using 6 planetary gravity assists and 5 deep space maneuvers, is poised to enter orbit about the planet on March 17th Eastern Daylight Time. Jim McAdams, the lead trajectory engineer for Messenger, optimized the trajectory and maneuver schedule, designing one of the most challenging planetary missions in history.
The distance that the Messenger spacecraft traveled as it went from launch to Mercury orbit insertion is about 4.9 billion miles, which I think is about 7.8 billion kilometers.
We wanted to let everybody know that we're excited. The burn has officially started, and we are able to confirm that the thruster is firing and we are progressing as expected. And so far, everything is looking just perfect.
The Messenger spacecraft went into orbit around Mercury tonight. We can confirm that through the Doppler signals that we have seen. It is extremely exciting in the mock. Everybody was hooping and hollering. We were elated. We are in orbit.
Tonight we will have orbited the 5th planet in the solar system. That's a major accomplishment. I was talking to the team before the burn and reminding them how important this was. I mean, you only go into orbit for the first time around Mercury once in human history. And that's what was accomplished tonight. So that in itself is just a major, major accomplishment, something the guys and gals here can tell their grandchildren someday. It only happens once in human history.
Some of the science data being sent back from Messenger includes images from MDIS, the Mercury Dual Imaging System, one of the 7 science instruments on board. Its job is to image all of Mercury for the very first time.
There's 2 cameras. The narrow angle camera, the NAC, is good at seeing things in more detail. The image size itself is only 1024 by 1024, but we mosaic a lot of these together to create very large images of the surface of the planet. The WAC, even though it's a lower resolution, has color filters with it. So we're able to look at the surface of the planet in a whole range of different colors. And from this, we can try to understand the composition of the surface. So we use these 2 together in order to get an integrated view of the surface of Mercury.
Thank all of you for joining us tonight on a very successful evening. For everyone here at the Applied Physics Laboratory, the Kozakov Center, Mission Operations, good night and thanks for joining us.